Okay, we just did a crazy secret, so I'm going to put that at the end of this video so we don't, we have we have Disc One episode 1 and Disc One episode 2 back to back. But we're gonna put the secret because it's a Disc Zero secret at the end, but it is huge. It is a huge secret. So, oh my god, I'm still like I'm like okay. I know what I'm thinking now, but I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that for later. But yesterday we did this, so I'm assuming I need gloves. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like a saw, right? I'm not putting my mitts on that. So she doesn't want to put her hands on it. It's probably... Wait, maybe it's not just this. Maybe it's this whole thing. Wait, anyways, I do remember she said something about got it. I think we got something, so let's check our inventory. Stupa. Oh shit, that scared me last time too. Why did I do that? Chloridium is a stabilizing ingredient for irregular depressants that cost an arm. Wait, what? That cost an arm and a leg. This is 4-filtered chloridium, so it may have literally costed Maddie an arm and a leg. Wait, what? What happened to you, Matt? Okay, metal bit, bone shears. I don't know what to do with this metal bit still. Lockpicking. No. We need the digipick guts eventually. Get better card. Get better card with the cat on the front. Yes! It may be cheap, but it's better than nothing. I'm sure she'll appreciate the gesture. That's for Chica, so we're gonna do that in a second. We're gonna visit her in the hospital. I want to make this episode a longer one because the last one was like, I think like 40 something minutes. And I do like me some long ones. So, collectibles. Receiver. Now we have the equips. Stuffing. Wait, she said got it. What did I get? Can I combine any of these? This one I think can silence my thoughts. I'm not sure. I feel like you're gonna need to equip some of those just to get secret dialogue or something. But medical pills, medication. No, I think all those are the same. I don't know what I got, so we got it. Okay, let's see. Let's look around. I'm assuming. Wait, I think she said on the left, right? Oops. I had the phone bugged. Messages. Yeah, okay. Oops. Wrong one. Chica. Second room on the left. Eyes open. Did I say left and then point to the right here? Did I do that or did I just make that up in my head? Second door on the left. Wrong room. Okay, I know you're thinking right now. Come on, she just said the second door. No, I want to test all the doors before I go in. Nope. 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 Come on. Come on. I don't want to cut this out, so just... Yeah, okay, there we go. Nope. These kind of look uncomfy. Like, they're just like... Ooh, it's kind of warped looking. That's funny. Wait, I can't look in the window. Nope. Wait, you could click bar on these doors. I should stay here. Jika's room is in this hall. Okay. Oh man, I can't wait to get like more like this, so we get more areas in the map, and then we can just come back like way later to like beginning areas and then do stuff. All right, here it is. This is the one. Okay. Chica? Tsurine. I heard you were hurt. What happened? He stepped over toward Chica's bedside to face her. I took on a bit more than I could chew. Got my ass handed to me. That's never happened before, has it? Chica shook her head. Never. Once as a PsySpec, but not since becoming the retainer. And it'll never happen again. Who fucked her up? brought you a gift. Oh? You handed Jika the card, and she lightly chuckles. This is from Sully's, isn't it? I used to get cards there for family since I'm always tight on time. But my family said it was cheap. Do you think it's cheap? No, it's thoughtful, guys. It's the thought that matters, okay? It's the thought that counts. It shows you were thinking of me, even in spite of a rush. See? Jika holds the card to her chest. There's something nice about it that others overlook. Don't you think? She's not an ass that I thought she might have been. I mean, I didn't really think she was an ass. I just knew she was really strong. But don't you think? Three nods. I know I've been elusive lately. I'd like to change just a bit, if you could help me. What do you mean? I've been trying to juggle a congenial ward all alone. I figured pilling things on myself was the best move, but it led to you getting hurt right. Is this where we do combat? Yeah. I'm going to make an effort to communicate better. If things become too much for me, I'll give you a call. Really? I'm really not sure if I can offer much in the way of your jobs. They're pretty above someone with an exam or an exemption like me. Why not involve another tips? They could. Chica shakes her head. No. No. The continual ward is my responsibility. So are you. I'm a retainer. I shouldn't strain Sterley's limited resources when I already have someone under my wing. I just need to manage things better with you. You're doing fine, you're just overwhelmed. When rules ignore reality, just awesome. As for a charge transfer from somewhere, I heard Mariel Suits is getting easy. What was I thinking? Oh, there's combat still. I was thinking of the combat. I really want to know how it plays out, like what kind of combat it is. I'm excited to find out. Maybe you can take half time from Valley and say, Tsurine. No. Congenial is not their ward. Does it really matter? Yes, it does. That's how Providence wants things. Providence wants CW to suffocate? You're in the field, Chica. Your call is better than anyone's. I can't do that. I took an oath. And what if that oath is making it harder to properly manage things? What if next time you don't come back? She looks stressed. Oh no. Won't matter then, will it? Tsurine. I know. Providence makes the rules, not me. I just listen. Tsurine sits down next to Chica. The worst part is knowing that even though they can't die, I mean, they can die, but they could just get reconstruction, but I feel like not out of every character, I'm not specifically talking about her either. I just feel like there's so many characters, someone's gonna die, and they're not gonna be able to get reconstruction because they're not gonna be inside of Sanatoria. And I'm scared it's gonna be her. Tsurine sits down next to Chica. I know, I'm just worried about me. Yes. You know, sometimes you really remind me of someone I once knew. Chica playfully elbows you. I'll be fine, promise. Besides, I know how much of a nag I can be when I'm on duty. If something happens to me, you're assigned to Maves. And she doesn't have a stick up her ass. It'd be a nice switch up, huh? I don't want something that bad. Yes, there's so many saves I didn't know about. Okay, there's infinite saves, so we don't have to stress about going backwards. Alright, I don't want something to happen. You only nag because you care. That doesn't sound so bad. I don't want something to happen. I'm gonna go with this one. I'll be the first one to admit, you can be in a pain at times, but I also know that Sterling is running with the skeleton crew. You're forced to be strict. If you weren't, no one else would be. And people would get hurt. Chica nods and looks down onto herself. Help me up. Tsurine wraps Chica's arms around her shoulder and lifts her into a stand. You stumble slightly and Chica falls forward, catching herself on the wall behind you with an arm on each side of your head. With each side of you head. Oh. If you're watching, an arm on each side of you head. This... don't look at that. Don't look at that. If you want to fix that, no one else is looking now. Hey, Tsurine. Or what? Tsurine, hey, easy now. Are you okay? Tsurine. Ah! You notice Chica staring intensely through you. As if she, as if she were recognizing something unseen about you. Chica's face comes close to feel her breath. It's impossible to tell what's going on behind her eyes. The room at the top of the tower. Wait, hold on. uh, it's the room at the top of the tower. Stairly Tower? The one covered in a strange cancer of architecture. Chica leans in, caging her head snugly between her arms, unable to move. Have you seen it? Have you... Or you have, haven't you? Wait. No? Wait a second. The room at the top of the tower. The only top of the tower I could think of right now is Stairly, and I was just thinking of the elevator. Have you seen it? You have, haven't you? What does she know this? No. Have you seen the arms of Providence? Wait, hold on. Purple text. We got purple text. I need to know what purple text means. I assume it's really important, but it's doing the whole thing. All right, have you seen arms of Providence? Did you touch them? Wait, what is happening? Have you seen it? Did you touch them? Did Providence speak to you? Wake up? Wake up me? What time is it? It's 10:48. Oh, my brain. Did Providence speak to you? Have you been to the mall beneath Loska? To the mall beneath Loska? What? No. Are you lying to me? Wait, what is happening? I'm missing important information here. Have you been to the mall beneath Loska? No. Are you lying to me? Don't lie to me. What the fuck? Ah, I'm not lying to you. Chica leans away to regain her balance, keeping one arm flush to the side of your head. What? I don't know if she means Happy Times Mall. I'm pretty sure it's called Happy Times Mall. But that's in the congenial ward. Not wherever Luska is. But that's the only mall I'm thinking of. That's the part where that's the one she was like found on the floor. I'm not lying to you. Chica leans away to regain her balance, keeping one arm flush to the side of your head. No? Of course not. Good. Stay away from anything folly in color. I don't know what this word means, so anything folly in color. I'm assuming it means... I don't know. That's an order. Just, if you happen to ever see anything, you know. Why? There's only one retainer. It's Chica? Only one who consumes with Providence. Anyone else tampering with such things is dangerous. Just trust in me. I really want to say Tsurine ends up becoming a retainer. But I don't know, because the flower, that's the only thing I could really think of. Why she might become a retainer. I also really want to share the info, but I'm saving that for the end of the video, so I'm not saying anything about it right now. Alright, just trust in me. Three nods nervously. Chica pulls her hand off the wall, stopping to touch your neck along the way gently. Tsurine. She holds her hand out between the two of you, revealing a large dousing of blood on her fingers. The back of your neck. It's bleed. Wait, what? What? I got the same reaction. Syringes for the back of her neck. The wound is large and long. Wait, what? The blood is gooey in some spots and dried to a crust in others. Has it been there for a while? I don't know. Sit back down. You do as she asks. And for the next few minutes, Chica tidies up the wound and applies some of her own dressing onto you. You're all good for now. Wait. I need to watch what is happening again so I can try to think, but what? You're all good for now. What just happened? Make sure to get it looked at and watch your back in the future. Could this have happened when we were asleep? Because I think her name was Renalina. She had her name in the window? That girl's watching me. Also, Yuffie laid over on some sharps on the bed. Where did those sharps come from? If not even Tsurine knows. We ran into the ghost. I'm assuming the ghost might be Renalina. Ah, things you just try to understand, but not knowing. Make sure to get looked at and watch your back in the future. Eyes open, always. Yeah, no kidding. And yeah, just be careful. She does what I do. Yeah, just yeah. And keep what I told you between us, okay? It's a secret between the retainer and her people. Not a word. Got it. So, all set? Are you ready to head to Sterling? I am. And I'm feeling quite fine, so you mostly just need to watch me. Sorry, just gonna do that real quick. Make sure you don't fall and help you up the stairs. Make sure you don't fall and help you up the stairs. And help you up the stairs. Got it. Okay. I won't fall, but just to be safe, yeah. And once we're here without issue, I should be good on my own. Then I'll head straight to my office to get things ready. Or you'll see. Sounds good. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Let's. Oh, yeah. You should head down to the hall, or down the hall into witness block. Shouldn't we get back on the auto rail? No, I know a shortcut up to the fountain stairs in the witness. Good shit. Language. Right. Wait, look, she's right there now. The one and only retainer. Wait, yeah, let's read these. What a fun name, Chica. The one and only retainer. What a fun name. So serious. So serious. So no. That's my boss. So serious. You know what that means? We can do Chica thumbnail now. No prayers needed with Serki. Chica knows a faster shortcut. The PAX officers are gone. Oh my goodness. What is it? It's me on the sign. Wait, what? I remember doing that promotional ad. Oh. The one for recruitment? It's really not that big. Yeah, that one. Chris said showing off a new face would look good for people hoping to join Sterling. And she picked me. Yes, yes. That's so cool. Looks like a public warning for the fray. You'd be surprised how often people get pushed in. Is there any way to save someone who has? No. That's why these warnings are so important. There's quite a few apartments for rent nearby based on what the sign says. I thought GA was in high demand. It is, but the housing is too expensive for anyone normal to live here. They're worried people with low credit scores might lower the overall property value, so they keep it to high attract to the uber rich people. Right. The disparity is so high that it's worth losing out on our lower credit women in the hopes of needing on a high one, or netting. More people equals more maintenance too. Don't you live in GA? Yeah. Oh, she lives in the Grand Atrium. Okay. Don't look at me like that though. You're a PsySpec too. You could easily afford a home here. And it would be next to work. Steadily deposits all my credit and savings. I'd rather live like I'm broke than suffer credit assurance phone call hold. Didn't you ask a Ferris to set payment up that way when you joined Sterling? Yeah. But at the time I wasn't aware of how hard it was to get a hold of for credit assurance support. I was only really thinking about how much I hated spending money. I'll talk to Ferris about the deposit change. Thanks, Chica. Yes, thank you. Recruitment ad for Sterling featuring me. Okay, I think this is the one I didn't look at. Gross. Those bugs on the sign are creepy. You know, most people find Dodderflies pretty. Their pretty colors don't fool me. You do know a lot of deadly things are pretty, right? Whenever I see something too pretty, it sets me on edge. Like it might be faking me out or something. She looks so distressed. You know. No. Ah. Looks like there's a fancy restaurant nearby. Restaurant isn't quite the right word to describe magnifique. Like magnificent. Magnifique. Megafreak. Something like, I don't know how to pronounce that actually. You know that place. Yeah. It's more akin to a food-based experience. Oh, huh? I can't read that one. Look closely. It's natural. Ah, I see. It's just a natural sign. Imagine we could get Yuffie here. So I got hiccups. We get Yuffie here to read it for us. Yeah, we're gonna try that later. It's an ad for a Keelpede repellent. No! Don't worry, Duba. Yes. I would never. What did you just call me? Nothing. I was just talking to myself. You aren't keeping one as a pet, are you? A Keelpede? Really? I heard they get really big. Sure. The odd ones. There's an infamous one in FA that eats people. Wait, what? The feckin' alley? It eats people. It eats people, Tsurine. Eats people. Just keep it at home. Of course, look at her face, she's embarrassed. You're blind to the demon of Staley, baptizer, behold doom. The Church of Mary is crazy. Demon of Staley? That's not just any Church of Mary. That's the Hematics demonation of Mary. The Church of Bloody Mary? The church was a total bin brain for its head priest. It has a rather indulgent white idiopath at the helm. So, yes? What's the Staley business? The church believes that Saint Staley never existed, and was created by us to use people's religion or religious faith to control them. They don't follow the laws of Sanatoria laid down by Staley, and instead default to some old scriptures called Hemonica. But don't quote me. Did the priest pull the suppository of an idea out of her ass? Somewhat. Also, language. Right. And I know you hate it, but don't disrespect religion in public. It's bad luck for us. Tsurine strains her face. It's really not that hard, says Io. It's religious propaganda. You gotta use this one. Looks like a safety PSA for stabilizers. I think so. It's a little obtuse though, huh? And ta-da! It's an open job offer for PAX officer. They're in high demand here. Anything else I could look at? This goes back into the hospital. Did you get everything from Vemus? I never forget things. Nice. And we don't want to take that, so... it's a piercing parlor. I'm gonna save it right here real quick. I don't know if it's one we could go this way. No, return. Okay, yeah. Want to take a detour? We've got the time, since you didn't account for my shortcut. Sweet. Tsurine makes her way down the hall, with Chica trailing close behind. This is an interesting room. What the? Oh. New person. Wait. I've seen those eyes before on Elena. I know what you are. Hold it, Tsurine. Stairs? Several rooms in this hall have been blanched by the fray. Keep your distance. As Chica catches up, her head slowly comes to the tower over yours. Or slowly comes to tower over yours from behind. There is... Oh. Chica, Ceres grabs her upper arm. How many times did I have to tell you? take off your Sterling S Pro armband before walking a PAX job. Or before working a PAX job. But after I brought you to the hospital, I didn't have the time to change. It's an armband. It takes a moment to remove. It takes a moment to remove. I can take it off myself. Come here. Oh, wait, but people take me more seriously when I'm wearing it. Okay. And I'm heading to Staley after my shift ends. Don't abuse authority, Ceres. Ceres? I'm gonna say Ceres. And here's... and there's a phrase that... Wait, hold on. Oh, damn it. Oh, the help desk right there. It's in the seat. It should be right here. Ares. Aries. The horoscope Aries within... Oh, no, it's Aries. Okay. Good thing I read it real quick. And there's a fray, though. Someone could get frayed, or worse, into the fray. Oh, can I see what you did there? Someone could get frayed, or worse. Lost entirely. Wait, so we're gonna go into there at some point. I want to see what this is all about. It's for a good cause. Just this once, I'll let it slide. But no more, understood? I hear you loud and clear, ma'am. Oh, alright. Can I poke around just a little? Has anyone gotten hurt? What's PAX work like? It's been a while. Why are your eyes different? What's new? We're heading out. Okay, I'm assuming I can do all of these, so I want to do this one first, because it's really... She's like, Elena. Why are your eyes different colors? My general doctor looks the same. Yep. Pupilless as well, because they're not my real eyes. Oh. They're a type of bioesthetic called arbors, or Herbers. Herbers. It stands for remote body record readers. They can let me detect and read someone's body record from a distance, assuming their online record hasn't been privated. They help me act fast in emergencies and can be rather convenient for surgeons. She just mentioned like something about privating them. That kind of reminds me of someone named Tessa. Don't know if we get any information on that. I need to know. They help me act fast in emergencies and can be rather convenient for surgeons. But why different colors? One is a small computer and the other is a scanner and display. I see. Small computer and scanner. I see. They do offer color choices, but I like the default blues. She can nudges you. Can I poke around just a little? So I guess I gotta turn around, huh? Yes, ma'am. Is Frey really that big of a deal? Could I maybe just poke around for a little? For like 1 or 2 minutes? No, ma'am. If you're touched by a blotch of Frey, it could warp your body warp your body horribly. I'm gonna think about that. Frayed body parts are impossible to fix, remove, or replace. Fix, remove, or replace. And what would happen if I were to say, go into a frayed room? Nobody knows for sure, but those who go inside never leave. They become lost forever. And from what's been studied of frayed women, your mind would likely experience such an influx of scrambled thoughts, memories, and feelings that you undergo complete ego death in moments. There's probably more to it, but that's just what we're aware of. The phrase not a place for humans. Okay, yeah. Definitely gonna turn around. Yes, ma'am. I would highly advise that. Has anyone gotten hurt? Depends on what you mean by hurt. None of the residents within this hall have responded to texts or calls from loved ones for days. Oh. Tsurine. Will this get cleaned up? How would you even clean something like this up? If you can't, touch it. You can't. It'll go away on its own when it feels like it. taking everything it frayed along with it. Oh. Oh man, that's so cool looking. They're like it's all blobby but plant-like, like this one. Also, I really like the music in here. Boop, 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 boop. Your name tag. I can't really read it that well. Sorry, I'm just poking around things. What's PAX work like? It's all in the name. Private area contracted security. That's what it means. Private area contracted security. The providential police answer to Tsurine, written and maintained by the retainer Jika. But with blah, 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 my brain. But with no one from Staley to oversee their establishments, they slack. They barely do anything today outside of intimidation. Staley doesn't have the people to go to station overseas. And if I send someone if I send someone to make rounds instead, the police only shape up long enough to get away with it at all. Because of lack of Staley members, hiring security to defend their apartments, businesses, and the like has become a necessity. That's where we come in. So you're like a private hired police force? To put it bluntly, yes. Sorry, I was doing crisscross in my chair because whenever I play, I crisscross my legs. It just feels more comfortable than having them down. What if Staley hired private force? If there's a private police organizations, couldn't we hire a new one instead? Or couldn't we hire one instead? How would that make a difference from what we have now? There'd be competition between organizations instead of a monopoly. The police would have an incentive to do their job. Too much incentive. Or incentive, yeah. Too much competition. We can't handle another hardwall accident. Hardwall? Is that like Blackwall? But I'm assuming Blackwall's the hardest one. I'm assuming Hardwall is like easier to break than Blackwall, but the Blackwall is infinite, so I don't know. We can't handle another Hardwall incident. We should get going, Tsurine. What happened? What happened at the Hardwall? What happened on the 16th? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in forever, Ceres. Yeah, like Aries, but Ceres. I haven't seen you forever, Ceres, and hopefully you won't see me again after this. Seeing a Scotch PsySpec recovery officer is hardly ever a good thing. I actually really like her design. I just like short white hair. But also the eyes are really cool. I'm sure it was a good thing for Chica. Right. What's new? So what's going on with you? Taking PAX jobs to wherever they're offered. We don't have many PsySpecs to recover, so I gotta fill the hole somehow. Paying well? Some companies, but it's not about the pay. I just want to keep people safe. Okay, so she's a good person. She likes the uniform. Okay, that's you. It doesn't hurt. I see. Can we go now? No, we can't go now because we're busy, Chica. We're looking into the fray. Title screen. Okay, we're going now. Already? Oh my god, she kind of scared me just a little. She grabs on your arm. Yes. Stay safe. I'm assuming Chica really does not like this. She does not like the fray. There's 100% a reason for it, but she wants us out of here as well. Come on. Sorry, I'm scratching my head. Before anything bad happens. Yeah, it seems like something happened with her and the fray, or a family in the fray, or a friend in the fray. Okay. Something. She just wanted to rush us out of here. The two you were about to begin your return when Chica. Tsurine. In one fell moment, Chica tugs you in toward her. Below where you stood, there was a strange, aberrant mass. Wait, what? Are you okay? Show me your foot. I feel fine. Chica helps you down onto the floor, squatting close by. She pulls your right foot up onto her leg. No worried look squanders her face. Wait. There's a grotesquely colorful hole melted through your shoe. Is your foot alright? Can you still feel it? Yes. Chica takes your shoe off. I promise. It feels fine. What is happening? Did she step in it? You don't have to. What is it? Chica presses her thumb into the sole of your foot, or into the sole of your foot and runs it downward. It's nothing. Your foot's fine. Yeah, wait. This makes me a little suspicious that it's not fine. Yeah. I shouldn't put my shoe back on, should I? No. Chica tosses your shoe down the hall and gives you her own. It's a bit large at first, but snug once Chica tightens the laces. Wait, I can't just take your shoe. What are you going to wear? Don't worry about me. But I said don't worry about me. Shouldn't listen to your boss, Tsurine. Alright. Let's go before you lose the other shoe. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's spray on the floor. Huh? I wonder if in the character gallery later you could see that she's wearing her shoe. Wait, we don't have Chica unlocked in the menu. I really want to see her picture. Let's make a save right here. Okay, let's see. I'm just thinking real quick. So serious. I don't know why I just went to the bag. I was trying to go into the phone. But then even when I went to the phone... Oh, new messages. Oh, Yuffie sent me a message! Hope you're having fun with Chica, Lamau XT. You know it. Wow, I didn't actually expect any messages, but we did get one from Yuffie. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Alright, we don't want to take this way down, actually. Nah, I got... getting another gift for Chica might send her to the wrong message. I said it would send Chica the wrong message. The wrong message. Is that such a bad thing, though? Yeah, ew, no, wait, what? I already saved it right there. Yeah, it is. She's literally my boss. Gross. Wait, what is happening? I'm just blushing. Wait, what did I just say? I blinked out when I was doing it. Let's go back. Nah, I got everything at Sully's. Getting another gift for Chica might send her the wrong message. I said it would send Chica the wrong message. Okay, I'm gonna get it now. The wrong message. That's such a bad thing, though? Yeah, ew. No, it's fine. Well, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I mean, she's a retainer. You'd be weird not to think she's staring. Chica seems to have noticed you're staring at the door. She's distressed. Sorry. Earlier, when she got close to me... Wait! She's my boss. That's wrong or something, right? Tsurine? Yes? Are you okay? I'm fine, really. Hey Chica? Tsurine? What kind of gifts do you like? We can't do this to you, but I kinda... Chica's kinda... gifts? Yeah. Well, sometimes people bring fancy pens to my desk and stare at me. Aren't those people suits? Huh? Yeah. I didn't mean like business gestures. I meant gifts. But nobody else gives gifts to... But nobody else gives me gifts. Well, let's say someone did. What would it be? A pen? You'd still want a pen? I never said that. It's just what they would give me. It's what I always get. Maybe I phrased it wrong. If someone were to give you something for a gift, what would you hope for it to be? A pet. Dupa? Are we gonna give her Dupa? Maybe Chica might be better off with Dupa. Like a cat? Or a fish? Something low maintenance and fancy? Not at all. Maybe a dog. Something that shows me a lot of love for taking care of it in the ways that I can. Sorry, Chica, Yuffie's mine. I think I get it. I didn't take you for that kind of person. That's kind of cute. Tsurine? We represent Sterling, be professional. Yes, yes, I know. Still cute though. Tsurine. An affectionate pet, huh? You thought we weren't gonna spam the shit out of this, huh? Is that what you thought? This is the secret Easter egg where you spam it 44 times. Okay, you know what? It might not actually be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're done, we're done. Alright, do you know what the door leads to? It leads to an elevator for a multiplex, right? Multiplex? Oh, I thought these were the doors to go into the, Oh, I'm stupid. We came in through this way. These just look like the doors in the thingy. Yes. A maze with halls with various rooms. Like apartments, stores, you get it. That's why I didn't go into this before. Like an atrium? Yes. Like a public atrium, but without the atrium part. So like where I live, there's a pharmacy next to my door, or there's a pharmacy next door to my room, so it can't be an apartment complex. Correct. You're speaking to the Losca multiplex. It's a multiplex? The Losca Mall. Hey, I learned a new word today. Make sure to tell Yuffie. Can a block have multiple multiplexes? Yes. If the block has multiple, each one is given a second name. One is the Dignity Flat multiplex. Is it flat? Given that it uses an elevator, I would say no. I wonder what kind of rooms are in Dignity Flat. I'll have to check it out some other time. No, you're gonna check it out right now? Okay. I really don't want to make cuts to the video because it just takes way too long, but... We're really just gonna leave everything in without cutting. Nah, girl. Nah, girl. It's probably best we stay away from there. I believe you've done everything here, right? Well, we can talk to Jika. Hey, Jika. Jika turns to face you, holding a hand against her right eye. Is your eye okay? It's nothing new. What did you need? So what exactly happened last night? Anything new at Sterling? What have you been up to lately? What exactly happened? So, what exactly happened last night? I went to strike a deal with, Marmina. Yeah, Marmina. Marmina? Like the liabilities, or like the liability that's been making rounds? Yes. She's been a major problem these last few days or months. Why bargain? Last time I checked, you were 0 tolerance. Because she can't be scotched. Can't be scotched? Yes. She's an abnormal liability. For some reason, nothing I've tried has worked on her. So I convinced her to move to Magnaceuticals outside Sanatoria on the agreement that Sterling wouldn't interfere with her. You convinced her? So did she turn on you and then wait. So did she turn on you then when your guard was down or something? Marmina can't be squashed, but there's also no chance she could harm me, even by surprise. So then, what did... I'm getting to it. After a deal concluded, I was leaving the site up an escalator, and someone else entirely showed up. A woman with black hair, vermilion eyes, and the shape of a tooth. Black hair, vermilion eyes, and the shape of a tooth. So was her eyes in the shape of a tooth? Black hair, vermilion eyes. In the shape of a tooth. Okay. And her name is Taika. She's been stalking me for quite some time. I won't get into details, but it was ugly. I was caught by surprise and fell down many escalator flights. Oof. It's an awful thought to think about, but the others at Sterling might not be equipped to handle someone with a lucid gift like hers. Several flights? How are you not totally toasted? You should keep this between you and me. We wouldn't want people worrying about Sterling. It could hurt our chances at getting the recruits that we need to handle cases like that. I understand. I can't wait to fight this person then. Good. I'll deal with Taika once I've recovered. Oh my god, I'm about to put the hurt on her. Don't let us catch her. Wait, this one's for Jika. Before she comes an issue for anyone else. You certainly can't or can get her. Please, Tsurine. I never lose the same fight twice. Never. What can you tell me about Taika? Anything else you can tell me about Taika? Should I watch out for her? Silly Sansa, Taika 1 to be suspicious. What? Specific. That's what I meant to say. She's a high functional, gifted, and vile beyond measure. There are very few people in this world as fucked in the head as her. Whoa! Language, Chica! Language! That's the first time I've heard Chica swear, yeah! And it goes as far as to say that none of them have the resources Selisana does. If you ever so much as think you see her, get on an auto rail and travel several wards away. You're my pupil. I can't risk you being targeted. Wait a second. If we're her pupil, and she's a retainer, maybe this furthers my point, and as Tsurine becomes a retainer, and maybe Chica dies. No, please. I really want to look into her eyes. I don't know what those things are. They kind of look like swords. Anyways, you're my people. I can't risk you being targeted. Take no chances. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. But what kind of gift? Some things are better left unknown, Tsurine. My continuing investigation of them and its resulting information is no doubt the source of this new ire. Can you at least tell me why she's got two names? Salzana isn't a name, it's a revolting title. You don't want to know. I'm scared. Anything new at Stairly? Anything new at Stairly? New? Well, Yuffie's new. Though she called out today, and Ferrith is not about it. What about you? I can't be bothered. And I don't care how Ferrith feels. Part of Yuffie's contract is remote work when Rivian's in-house. She calls out when Rivian's in. I'm assuming that is her sister. we read about her and no, I'm pretty sure. Like, I've been thinking, but I'm just not 100%. But I really feel like Rivian is her sister. Yes, she wants to call out whenever Rivian's working. So Rivian's in today? Yes. She's excited to talk with you again. And she's the only tips, or she's not the only tips either. Wait, did we get to meet her sister then? Oh. Did Manowar come in person this time? Chica laughs. The clinic would sooner collapse in on itself. She's a real fifth finger, that girl. Chica shakes her head. No, she's not in. But Holocene it. Really? I've only seen her once, 2 years ago. I met so many people that day, I hardly remember a thing about her. Except that she wrote my exemption. Chica nods. That was her. Just a word of warning. Holocene's dangerous in more ways than one. Oh. Keep her at a distance and don't let her woo you. Why not? She likes challenges and she's charmingly pushy. You should stay straight-faced. Or you might find yourself agreeing to something you otherwise wouldn't. If this is where combat comes in, I'll judge for myself. I'll have to meet her again and see. I'm not asking you to be rude. Or I'm not asking you to be rude. Just be mindful. Oh, come on. It's me we're talking about. If anything, I'm overly mindful. True. I trust you. I just don't know if the same could be said for Holocene. What have you been up to lately? Work. Well, yeah, but I meant work aside. I went to see a light show in Natoria over the Saline Wake. Like the largest pool in Sanatoria. I've always wanted to go, but I've never had the chance. I'm aware. Why didn't you invite me then? You wouldn't have had to go alone. And pressure you into spending your day off with me? Aren't I enough on the clock? Sure, but everyone's different off work, or off of work, right? I suppose. Sorry. Invite me next time. It's no big deal, though. I want to see all these, but I'm gonna let you guys choose your own decisions too, so I'm just gonna go invite me next time. Then apologize. Invite me next time. Also, this is my first playthrough. I'm gonna be playing again. We can even try out that new salt shaker slide they've got. Alright. Maybe you should invite a friend too then. Why? If it's just us, wouldn't it be... It would be just fine. It would be fine. Is it not a friend thing? We are friends. That's how you make friends. I feel like if I keep pushing into this, it might go into the dating thing. Well, I'm already choosing UV. I'm sorry, I'm locked in. But I really like Chica, so we are friends. That's how you make friends. Yeah, that's what we are, right? Chica has a surprised look on her face, but not a one of dismay. I suppose we are, yes? I'll let you next outing. Just don't start mixing friend with time work or work time. Got it, Tsurine? Got it. That's all. Alright. Maybe the other option was the one to do that. Alright. I'll have a chance to check it out some other time. Yep. No. Okay, that was the only one. Chica knows the shortcut. It's probably best we stay from there. Not girl. Alright. This goes to witness, right? Straight down the hall. Right. Ready? Always. Ooh. It's just through here. Whoa. That draft is insane. Quite. It's always more interesting, or it's always more intense during crepuscular hours. Something like that. Now, what you would think is there's nothing in this room, but secretly there's... Yeah, I'm not gonna trust there's nothing in here. I'll say there's nothing in here for now. I'm coming back down here. Oh my ears, that was loud. We're here. Witness the largest atrium in the clinic. I'm pretty sure I just saw Yuffie right here. Atrium in the clinic. It looks a lot smaller from here with the glass canopy above us, doesn't it? I think it looks rather large even with it. At least compared to the congenital ward. Just wait until we've reached the top of the fountain stairs. It'll overlook the highest area in Witness, where Sterling is. A place where the ceiling is so high, you'll feel like you're falling. Is Sterling really that large? You've seen the tower a lot from the bottom and inside, but you can't gauge at how big it is from either spot. Yeah, it seems like all the areas, even remotely near the Sterling, have canopies like this one, or roofs. They're man-made to protect from anything that might fall from so high up, and to dim the lights coming out from Sterling's halo. That's also why all entrances into Sterling are from subterranean floors. Subterranean floors, maybe? So getting to see Sterling from high and close vantage point instead can be, well, humbling. I honestly don't think anything could faze you, Chica, especially a place you visit daily. You don't know much about me then, Tsurine. I suppose not. But I can learn if you're willing to put up with me more often. You catch the slightest glimpse of an earnest, simper coming from Chica's profile. Yes. Yes, you can, Sue. The wound behind Tsurine's neck stings but for a moment, squeezing out from her a faint winds. Wait, okay, this happened when we were going to sleep. This stuff right here, it had to have been while she was going to sleep. The metal sharps in the bed? Come on now. Who could have done that? We kind of saw a ghost right before we went to sleep. Or maybe not a ghost, but definitely looked like it. Sterling in the window? I don't know. A little suspicious. The wound behind Tsurine's neck stings for a moment, squeezing out from her. Tsurine? Ouch. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. You should take a seat on the ground. I'm really fine. It was just my legs need a short rest. So you should sit. Tsurine consides. I swear, this is Yuffie right here. It takes a seat on the floor. Chica pulls out a couple loaves of cream-stuffed pafado and hands one to Tsurine. Thanks. And the two eat in silence for a moment or two. Chica, when I was training, or back when I was training, every time I stepped into witness, I could stop for a snack like this. I would stop for a snack like this. You must really like pafados. I do. I made these myself, in fact. But that's not what I'm getting at. Oh? I always wanted an excuse to stop and admire the atrium. You don't need an excuse. What? You don't need an excuse, I said. You can just take a breather and enjoy it. Plenty of people come here to do it too. But I'm not a tourist. Who says you have to be? Can you really not enjoy yourself without an excuse to kick back? You should loosen up on yourself. And then with me. Chica shoves a large wad of pafado into her cheeks. I'm really trying. Wait. But I'm responsible. Do I have anything I could eat in my room? No, that's gonna do. I actually have chips, but I won't do this. But I'm responsible if someone gets hurt. And then swallows. People rely on me, Tsurine. You can, or you do too. Sure, but I'm not gonna blame you if you can't be some crazy magical girl that comes to everyone's rescue. You know, it's like, I might not be one, but sometimes I feel like I have the responsibility of one. The thought of last night's discussion with Yuffie surfaced to the top of Tsurine's mind. That's why you should let me help you out more. You will, Tsurine. And you'll do great. I always believed you would. Why does this feel familiar? Like I should just remember what that was. I always knew you would. Wait! I always knew you would. That's checking my gallery because I know I have a picture of it somewhere right here. This is in the end where tell not the other retainer, but you always knew, didn't you? That's why you came in. That's why you will come again. Wait. She's almost a perfect match. This will be easy then. I swear, she says something like that in the end. Okay. Well, remember that. Remember that. Chica stands up. Let's get going. Chica extends an arm to help you up. Alright, who's this? This is, she's got a skirt. She's got, looks like ear, maybe. Big shoes. There's a lot of people right here. I honestly really feel like this is Yuffie. See, there's her skirt, there's her jacket, and she always has her hands in her sleeves. And then there's her leg warmers, and then her big shoes. And then she's with the kid over here. I don't know who these people are. This is definitely someone we're gonna see later. This is Yuffie. This has to be. See the long hair too? I know. This is you. This has to be. Take her hand and get up on your own. Take Chica's hand, or you take Chica's hand and she lifts you with ease as you were a weight of a feather. I'll try to help you more often too. Thanks. Is it time for the stairs? Mm-hmm. Yuffie! The woman smiles warmly in your direction while her daughter jumps up and down in excitement. Is that the retainer? Wait, what? Is that the retainer? Mom. Okay, maybe that's not Yuffie. This is the daughter saying it to Chica. I know, honey, I know. And look at the apprentice. Whoa. Pretty. Wave. Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna do all these just 'cause it's silly. This shouldn't get in the way of lore, right? Tsurine waves to the two girls. The mom waves softly. It was her daughter waves with such force that her whole body swings side to side. Cute. Yes. The daughter too. Tsurine. I was just joking. Okay, let's see this one. Alright, smile. Tsurine smiles. Let's leave them be now, honey. Alright, throw devil horns. Tsurine flashes devil horns with both hands and sticks her tongue out playfully. So cool! Go get him! Wait, that's actually kind of funny. I like that one. And blow a kiss. Tsurine blows a kiss to the mother, who places a hand on her cheek with a rosy light smile. Mary, I can't take you anywhere. Or, Mary, can I take you anywhere? Come on, it's harmless. She could grumble something under her breath. What was that? She's a mother, Tsurine. Hell yeah, she is. She compresses her fingers to her forehead in shame. Oh, she got jealous. Are you getting hungry? Yes. Toffee bagels, toffee bagels. We already had this for breakfast. Again! Again! Are you getting hungry? Wait, hold up. Okay. Yeah, that's not Yuffie then. Wait, what? Yeah, vacant. Vacant? Why? The last company that occupied it had to evacuate. Something to do with the liability. A liability here in GA? Yeah, they're far more common in other wards, but they're still occasionally rare. They're ugly heads here too. I don't know. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. I guess because Staley's here and all. Chica nods. Those are the fountain stairs that Chica mentioned. I should head up on once I'm ready to move on. Oh, I didn't mean to press that, I think. Wait, did I press that? I was trying to skip the dialogue fast, because we already read it. You see a group of women making wishes by the fountain. I was doing this. What is this? Some bird statue? Caladan to be exact. Oh, are you into birds? Not exactly. Grand Atrium's Caladan just happens to be famous. Why? They feed on disease. So I got more hiccups. Blech. And when they get hungry, they fly down to find someone with an illness. And they eat the illness out of them. It's rather gruesome. They leave their roosts. Oh my god. Wait, they eat the person alive then? Okay. Then they leave to roost out of reach in their roof of the atrium, where they remain for many years until they hunger again. That sounds awful. It may be at first, but Caladan removes the illnesses they eat for good. What the fuck? I was just thinking maybe like they eat it off of you. I don't like on your skin, they just peck at your skin. No, they quite literally eat you. Eat you alive. It may be at first, but the Caladan removes the illness they eat for good. They can remove common colds, but they prefer bigger things. Serious illnesses, even incurable ones. They can eat incurable illnesses out of people. That's metal. Yes, much like Patience Tarot. Wait, what? Much like the Patience Tarot, they represent something bad that brings about something good. The hope that's created within the ugliest of things. Every time I pass it, the flight of the Caladan statue reminds me that the women of the Grand Atrium are anything but short-sighted. I need to remember that the ugliest parts of being a retainer result in good for their features. Sorry, we almost stretch. I just felt my chest pop. Ooh, actually that kind of hurts now that I stopped. Their plans rely on Starly. I don't like doing anything ugly, but I hate watching inaction result in horror. Starly's birds must sometimes eat entrails to remove illnesses, especially retainer. Oh god. You really care a lot about your job. Honestly, it suffocates me. It eats my entrails. But then I walk through Sanatoria and I see smiles. I live on the auto rail, or I travel on the auto rail and I see smiles. People give me homemade gifts and tell me stories of how Starly helps them. I'm reminded that everything I've sacrificed has reason. You really think so? I have to. Huh. The woman snaps a picture of you and Chica before clacking away on her phone. Do you normally get this kind of attention? You don't? Not to this extent. I'm not outside GA. Is that so? Yeah, I'm serious. No, I won't ask. Do you have any idea how intimidating they look? Yeah, catch you later. Bye-bye. Ah, ah, okay. Did you hear about the light show venue? The one that collapsed? I heard that sometimes people can see its lights shining out from the drink at night when no one else is around. Creepy. No, I'm talking about the new one. Is in Cillian Wake? Oh, yeah. Isn't it having a large show for Promise Day? Yeah. Wanna go? On Promise Day? Isn't that a couples thing? I'll go with you. Really? Hell yeah. You two have fun. I'll be out of town. And what about you? I've got plans. Sleeping in, watching the new season of Magical Murder. I'd watch that. And by plans, do you really mean sleeping in? Of course not. I mean sleeping in and watching the new season of Magical Murder. Oh, nice. Huh? Looks like it'll just be me and you again. Seems like. I'm not complaining though. I'm kind of glad. Make sure to get lots of pics. We're seeing side character romance right here. Alright, let's see. What is this? The Heart of the Cross. Wait, that's a Heart and Cross Tower. It's a credit assurance company. They manage insurance, credit tiers, and credit banking for people with non-standard professions. I'm currently signed to them. What's this place for? Certicare Pharma. Oh. Certicare Pharma. That one giant pharmacy corp. I could never trust them over independent compounders. They ship everywhere, sure, but Certicare is actually named after Certi, a woman who makes all of the company's meds alone, with the help of expensive machinery. What's all the space for then? Marketing and shipping. Certi doesn't like going through terminal system. Why not? Likely for shady reasons. I see. That's a Heart and Cross Tower. I don't want to believe. Wait, I can talk to Chica again. Hey, Chica. What is it? So you like cooking? That pafado is really good. I'm so surprised you made it yourself. Has cooking always been a hobby? Not cooking, baking. And no, it hasn't. What got you into it? My girlfriend, Amelia. In a way. Oh, she has a girlfriend, okay. No, Tsurine, we can't do this. You have a girlfriend? Had. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. Hold on. Let's say record. What happened? Sorry. What happened? She's not here anymore. Oh. I have a Mary query. Oh. She was bitten. That's horrible. I'm sorry I asked. It's okay. It's been many years since. Doesn't make the situation any better, but things are easier. I wish you like you. But way more up my ass. Aggressively persistent about my emotional health. She didn't care much for work or violence, just peace that came from it. I'm sure you would have been good friends had you met her. Have you ever met her? I never pictured you with someone like that. But now I'm thinking about it, it makes a lot of sense. We all seek people to fill our holes. That's all. Alright. Wait, now I feel bad for Let's keep it. Hey, Jika. I'm not gonna do the other options. Yes. Hold on. If I hold out something like... I'm holding out people already. I mean, I guess you can as a pharmacist, right? That's all. I wonder if I could actually give her any of these things. Oh, imagine. Alright, hold up. I really want to show you the pictures of Teza. Screenshot. I actually don't know how to access this folder. I have screenshots in here. I don't know where it's located on the computer because there's so much stuff. Okay, let's see. Bone juice. Or red Minoria. Sorry, we just want to check out some stuff real quick. Realistically, there could be something like this. Where PMAT metal bit. I mean, what is this? Alright, we'll do this one more time, and if not, if I don't get a dialogue, I'm equipping Dupa again. Yeah, no. Dupa. Alright, that's all. Don't waste time, Tsurine. Beautiful fountain, right? I'd make a wish if I had more credit cards on me. It's pretty. It's pretty. Alright, yeah, it's pretty. Who are these people? You see a group of women making wishes by the fountain. Did we already talk to them? Maybe. Isn't it weird seeing room stacks in the atrium just standing up like that? They're called towers when they're like that. I knew that. It's just a habit. They look so weird. Oh, this. Yeah, it'd be weird. It's pretty. It looks so weird. That ceiling is so high up. And yet, it's the lowest ceiling in Witness. Crazy. That catwalk is quite high up, but I'm sure it beats taking 2 elevators. It's full certificate. I think I read that one. It's a reliability. What's this thing? That's an office building. It's for many different kinds of white-collar companies. I see. Signed for credit cards, ATM. I don't have any money in spendings to convert. It's all in savings. Chica won't need help getting up. Or what? Looks like SDA complaint. Something about Chica not needing help getting up here. Okay. Bunch of vertical offices. Just want to make sure I click everything here. Brain, work with me here. We did all this stuff, right? But I just got here. I need to stay in Witness. No, we don't. I mean, we always go back and go into the fray. Alright. What's this little room? Sick bird. Oh. But something's familiar about it too. Wait. But I can't place what? Huh? White. Pardon? A Keladin? It's white. It is. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Tsurine? What do you mean by that? What do you mean you've seen that before? I guess. I wonder if this would be like the other situation where you made her go into that room. Click it enough, so I'll do that eventually. These are stairs you mentioned, right? Yes. Stick close to me and walk in front. Alright. Tsurine helps Chica up the stairs. Oh. Stairs. Oh, it's so cool. It reminds me of Resident Evil when you open the doors. Eventually they make it to the top. Ah. Are you gonna push me off? There it is. Eyes open. Oh. Staley Tower. It's beautiful. Staley Tower. This right here, Staley Tower. This whole thing I got my mouse on. Huh. Whoa, hey. It's massive, but we're so close. I can barely get a scope on this thing. It looks like a giant wall. And the daylight's shining down from the halo makes it impossible to see the top. Or even look up in the first place. Right. But I think that's what's special about Staley. There's no good place to view it. No encompassing way to see it. It's beyond us. In a way, this is the best viewing spot you'll find. And yet, even from here, this tower still says to us all, I am beyond your eyes. Frightening. Humbling. You should take this, or, what? You should come by this overlook at night. Are you able to see it past the halo then? No. No, the inside of the halo is devoid of black, swallowing the upper light of the tower in darkness. I like the music in here too. Oh my god, it's so angelic. But because the corona that comes out from it turns off, you'll be able to see much higher up. I think I get it. I'll make sure to visit at night. It might make more sense when I can get a look. Alright, we're gonna remember this. If it ever turns nighttime in the game, we're going straight here. Chica nods. I knew it. I felt it. That's why I stopped talking for a second. ... Will you come with me to see the tower at night? It came back. Oh, let's hope it's not like 20-minute hiccups. Tsurine nods. Yes, I will. I promise you. Tsurine? Yeah? She turns her head to lock eyes with you for what seems like forever, and then looks away. Save that there. Wait, you could just... Tsurine, head towards... Tsurine, hold up. We should take the elevator. The one you passed on the stairs? Yes. Wasn't it off limits? For the public? Yes. But not for us. It's a backdoor to Stairly's lower entrance. Are you saying we came up all this way just to go back down in an elevator? Not exactly. There's one earlier point of entry. What a headache. Stairly is a natural structure. Of course it is. No one hates legs enough to design this. Exercise is good for you. And that aside, the elevator is slanted towards the base of the stairway, which technically makes it an inclinator. It'll take us directly to the Eudenial portico. You could have led with that. Tsurine and Chica both head to the elevator. No. Okay, I want to talk to her. Hey Chica, what is it? Sorry, I was just seeing if this is a different option. Okay, any other pretty spots? Know any other pretty spots? Many. I enjoy sightseeing. Which one's your favorite? This one. You know, I once had a dream in which I was able to see the tower in all of her glory. One day, I took my oath as the retainer. Or on the day I took my oath as the retainer. Question mark. I still remember the feeling I had. But there's no words in any language I could to describe it. I think Providence wanted me to see it. And even though it was just a dream, if I could go back and see it again, that'd be my favorite spot. Maybe someday I can find a way to show you too. What is Stairly Halo? What exactly is a Stairly Halo? Or Stairlight. Stairlight, my bad. It's a massive ring surrounding the tower that's held up by countless beams of immense size. Wait, no, Stairly. I think it was Stairly. Right? Stairly. Why would I start saying it like that again now? Stairly. It is Stairly. The halo itself swallows light, but its corona shines so brightly that you can't look directly up at it during the day. Can't you look over the halo to see the rest of the tower at night? No, it's too high up. There's no angle or point in the atrium where you can see over the top of it. I see. There was a time, you know, when the halo sucked in light. At least according to records. A time when all of Grand Atrium was bathed in darkness, and looking up met you with a sea of black rather than dazzling lights. Back then, it scared people. They called it Larch Tehid, or Dark Tower in new font. A Dark Tower in new font. What changed? It's just Leiden on its own. Nobody knows how or why, but by the time the retainer Rosa made the first modern Stairly records, the tower is bright. How long ago was this? 224 years ago. That's ancient. It is. Who can say if the stories were true? But I think it's fascinating anyway. So can they die of, like, just natural age, death, or are they old? I don't know if it's like they have immortality but can still die, because I'm pretty sure immortal people could die if they were killed. I just don't know if they've been around for the start of this, or if they do eventually die just from old age. I, I need to know this. Why does the tower look that way? You know, Staley doesn't exactly fit in with the rest of GA, huh? True. Its interior matches the architecture of Fontaine in Feconelli. That's quite some distance away. It is. It's an enigma. Hold on, sorry. I'm gonna check the recording. We've been recording for an hour 20. Let's go. We have a long video. It's an enigma. Some unique materials and everything. Is it made out of something special? Yes. See that pearlescent glimmer and pink sheen of the tower? Yeah, it's splitting out onto all the other buildings. Must be your schizoism. Everything just looks the same as dignity to me. Wait, what? It says, good time to pull this out right now. Look at this. Everyone's sanatory has a unique pupil shape that supposedly corresponds with their psychosia. Though Spadebear is much... don't read that one, it's not that one. It's somewhere right here. Maybe it's in traits. Whoa, hold up, this neck wound is new. Wait, actually? It really is. Okay, traits. Neck wound. There's a large gash in the back of Tsurine's neck. Though she could dress it for her, it needs further attention. Okay. Good to know. Dissociative fragmental amnesia. Tsurine lost all of her memories 2 years ago. Okay, yeah, schizoism. The part of Tsurine's brain that interprets images from her eyes is defective. She sees the world in an unusual way. This condition has no effect on her social or reasoning skills. So, I thought she was just, like, staring at me. I guess she kind of is turned towards me, but there must be a schizoism. Everything else just looks the same as dignity to me. Oh. There's a flaky conductive and reflective material coating the outside. You're probably familiar with its name, as it's often in lower tiers for things like insurance, competition places, or armor crowns. Is it patina? That is the second time we've seen crown mentioned. I'm still noting the crown thing from Amber's outfit. But is it patina? It is. Do you know why it's a tier? Wait. My dumbass already forgot what the question was. It was historically important. It's pretty and makes for a nice metal. It was used as a currency. No idea. Am I gonna get one of these right, or have a chance of getting it wrong? It was historically important. It's pretty and makes for a nice metal. I'm assuming they're talking about the the pearlescent thing right here. It was historically important. It's pretty and makes for a nice metal. So I'm assuming if it's used on everything in here, and the currency. I mean, like, there's a bunch of like the place down here with like the little credits stuff. Maybe here it was used as currency. That's correct. Let's go, me! In the early days of the clinic, before Rosa made sanatoria, what it is, people scraped the patina they could reach off Sterling and made a cheap value credit cards out of it. That's why all the subterranean levels of Sterling are more matte sand green in color, and the higher levels are more iridescent. Because the stronger, more inert, and much heavier metal verdigris was exposed underneath the patina. Why'd they stop? Did Rosa... I'm just gonna say Rosa, because this might be how you pronounce that. Like, Rosa made a law. Yes, but there were many contributing factors. Firstly, like you suggested, it was made illegal under Sterling rule. Or Sterling. Secondly, Sterling established providence, regulated digital credit on cards, allowing people to carry less metal credit cards on their person. They were also much harder to steal, as credit cards can only be used by rightful owners verified by providence via terminals and POS systems. unless a credit card remains out of your possession for 4 years. According to Finders Keepers law. Right. Additionally, wait. I'm just gonna have to remember this point in the video. This part with the credit card, we took someone's credit card inside the mall, I think. Or outside of the mall. I think she just said something about it has to be like a couple years before or after something happened. I'm still waking up. That's my excuse. Alright. It's 12 now? Okay. Additionally, as people reverse engineered the natural medical tech across the clinic, they realized that conductive metal is much more valuable in electronics and biosthetics. And lastly, the tower lives. What? All those layers of patina, they'll grow back. The tower heals itself, much like we do. It will last forever, if not intentionally dismantled. And because of that, patina deprecates too fast for stable currency. You know a lot. I studied for years to be a retainer candidate. Many people do. But only one is chosen. I've never heard your story. There's only one retainer. Other people have gifts which are like powers. So maybe Tsurine has a gift. If she doesn't have a gift, I really want to say she might become a retainer at one point. Like later. But if there could only be one retainer, that means Chica might die to pass down her title. Oh man, it's a little hard to think about. I've never heard your story. Isn't it a sterile secret? It is. Only the closest people to me know. And someday you will too. I need you to. Before closing your eyes, you notice the halo's reflection within Chica's eyes. I want you to know someday. That's all. That's not all. We've got more to say. Quick. I don't think there's anything clickable on here. As of yet. Because we're in the middle of dialogue like this. Hey, Chica? Tsurine? That's all. Hey, Chica, what is it? This is the secret you can find if you sit here for 20 minutes. Okay, no, actually. I just really like clicking on things. My brain just goes clickety-click. Okay, you didn't even have to press that. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're going up. Tsurine heads towards the stairs. Tsurine, hold up. We should take the elevator. The one we passed on the stairs? Yes. So I'm gonna read this again. Was it off limits for the public? Yes. But not for us. It's a backdoor to Staley's lower entrance. Are you saying we came up all this way just to go back down in an elevator? Not exactly. There's no earlier point of entry. What a headache. Staley is a natural structure. Of course it is. No one hates leg enough to design this. Or no one hates legs enough to design this. Exercise is good for you. And that aside, this elevator is slanted towards the base of the stairway, which technically makes it an inclinator. Well, it'll take us directly to the Nil portico. You could have led with that. Tsurine and Chica both head to the elevator. Alright, this is where this is where things change. Now entering Staley Court. Nil portico. Enjoy your stay. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. It's beautiful. Wait a second. The smell of damp, sticky humidity and freshly rinsed plants. The fall of rain and rush and rush and spray of flecking water. The slick stamping of rubbery shoes on lightly misted-giving flooring. What am I doing? A cold draft of cold air to juxtapose the natural heat. Just as living nature bears itself starkly against the professionalism, this could be sterile. This could only be sterile. Tsurine? Yes? I'm going on ahead. We're here early, and I have to gather something before we regroup. So take your time. Got it. See you, Chica. Be good soon. Chica gives a seemingly rehearsed wave and makes her way deeper into Staley. you know what this means? This means we stop the video here. I'm sorry. Oh my god, hold on. There's a lot I want to look at right here. Hold on. We're gonna have to do this next video, but we're gonna throw up that little secret I was talking about, where you know, there's a little secret in Disc Zero still. It's not a little secret, it is a huge secret. That is that is actually really big. But I'm going to end this here, so I'm gonna say goodbye because I didn't say goodbye. I wasn't planning on throwing it at the end of the video, but now I'm gonna throw it at the end of the video, so you know. It just I feel like the disc 1 should be with disc 1, so even if I do throw disc 0, it'll be at the end, so like extra content. This is bonus stuff you're seeing right here, so have a super duper day. I almost started streaming. Whoops. Wait. Wait. What the fuck? Okay. Secret time! We're putting part 2 on a hold, only for now. We're gonna do it this video, but we got a secret. It's right here in the elevator. Look, wait. Did I bug out the cutscene already? Oh wait, never mind. Okay, so Throwpup sent me a message saying I found half of the secret, but I just didn't do it right, and it's right here. I'm gonna put up my initial reaction because I already I got this instantly. I got this instantly when I got back on, but yeah, I wasn't recording on the computer at the time, so I'm just gonna throw that beginning. But this is what the secret is. So like, once you get both of these dialogue options, you press this one, and then when the doors close, watch this. Hold on. Let me make sure my mic is picking up this time. Okay, it's picking up. I'm pretty sure. Just to be sure, let me give it one more good Okay. I might make that quieter in the video, but all right, you ready for this? You ready? I'm ready. I didn't see anything past it. Guys, look, we opened the door. Wait, I'm kind of scared. This is as far as I got. I really wanted to keep this. I've been thinking about it all night, but we're gonna, wait, is this what I think it is? Break the dream? Wait. This is it. Okay. I'm trying not to be too loud either because it's really early, but I wanted to do this as fast as I could. Okay, I'm taking my hands off. Hello? Do you see that? Boo! I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do it to you again. Please don't make me jump. That would be evil. Pull out my U phone and pull out the. That's not quite how it went, did it? That's not quite how it went, did it? No, I think it might have. I think it might have just a little. As much as you wish you had gone. Oh, you didn't. As much as you wish you'd gone, you didn't. Anyone who carries a key can expect to lose something. We're supposed to be finding these keys. Anyone who carries a key can expect to lose something. Wait, hold on. I need it. It's so early. My brain is not retaining this information. It's gonna. That's why they call me a retainer, because I retain this information. Okay. Especially those who go with them. What are you saying? She's crying. Tsurine, you're losing your shit. Hang in there. Wait, what? You're losing your shit. Hang in there. Tsurine? Wait a second. Say a discreet chat. What? Hold on to me. Don't fucking touch me. They took a lot more than a key from you, didn't they? I said, don't fucking touch me. Wait, let me help you. I'm your friend. I know what you are. Wait. I know what you all are. Fucking cogs. You're no fucking friend of mine. Wait, what is happening? You left me. Wait, just take my hand. I'll take you home. So what? So you can tell me how sorry you are? I can't fucking stand to hear it again. Wait, we can get it back. Your head's all spun around. You sound delirious. Just let me help, and I promise I'll let you go when you're feeling better. Wait, what is that? You don't ever take me seriously. This place isn't safe for you. You don't know shit about what's safe for me. You took me. It was a mistake. You did this too. You were dying, Sue. Is this key really more important than your life? Wait. You have no fucking idea. This is the beginning! This is where it comes from. You have no fucking idea. What is happening? What is happening? Uh... Oh? For all of our hopes and dreams. All of our dreams. For all of our hopes and all of our dreams. What? Wait, this is a spade. This is a spade. Does Amber carry this on her? She carries keys. Wait, that's another important thing to keep. Wait, hold on. Sorry, the blur in the screen was it's making me see lines, like long lines going down this way. Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna think about that later. I give you the under key. It's the under key. The under key. What just happened? Should I have been more awake for this? I haven't been awake that long. For as long as I can remember, the world has looked strange. The doctors say it's a rare condition called schizoid. Wait. That's not very long. Not very long at all. What? What? Uh, um... She's waking up. How's your vitals? I... I'm slightly stunned, disorientated, and confuzzled. Hold on. Main menu tracks. Yeah, the under key. This is a song. That's not quite how it went, did it? I know I've seen that before. It's on here somewhere. Hold on, let me close this. It's only down from here. Sometimes you have to see for yourself, maybe? Numbness, static noise. Did you wake up on the wrong side? I read this one before. I don't remember what it says. It's like... for all of our hopes and dreams. There's that last line. Sound body, sound mind. Yes. I know I've seen it. It's like, it's on one of these screens. Alright. Maybe the... about? No, they're all the same. I know I've seen that before. That's not quite how it went, did it? Yeah. Ah. What? I'm gonna hold off on posting this for a second, unless I put it in my video, but I need to put that together somehow, because I just need to watch it again. I'm actually stunned. I'm speechless. I want to think of a lot of stuff for it, but at the same time, I'm just barely waking up, so my mind really can't put it together. That was a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna end this little part here, but that's that's the elevator secret. What the fuck?